Hi and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Nur Atirah binti Anwar Fikri and my two members are Nur Aliana Azma binti Izzat Fahmi and Nur Alia binti Muhammad Zalani are going to represent about medical and healthcare technology. I hope you are enjoying this video, and by the end of this video, I hope you can get to learn something new. So let's start with the introduction first. In this introduction slides, we're gonna talk about 4 things and its significance. First, let's dive into definition of medical and healthcare technology. What is it? What does it do? So it's basically a machine or a tool that help doctor to treat patients. For example, scalpel is used instead of knife to help doctor make a clean cut for surgery procedure. But for the example of medical and healthcare technology that apply electricity and magnetism is MRI machine. MRI machine can produce a high resolution of 3D image of our internal body system, so doctor can make diagnosis without cutting them open. Second is the role of electricity and magnetism in healthcare. How can it help doctor? How can it help patient? So as it apply in MRI machine, it is both individuals, which is for doctor and patient. Why? Because MRI machine creates a high resolution 3D picture image for diagnosis. So diagnosis become easier for doctor and the patient doesn't have to go to surgical procedure. The third is, why is this technology is so important to society? What's its significance that it can give to the society? As for this example, we use MRI machine. So MRI machine can help doctor to find disease early. So when doctor find the disease early, it can save many lives of the patients. Second is, it can make treatments faster and safer. Why? Because patient doesn't have to go to surgical procedure, so it can reduce pain as it doctor can help patient to recover faster. The fourth one or the last one is example use in medical as it apply electricity and magnetism concept, which is MRI machine. So the component of MRI machine called main magnet creates a strong magnetic field, which is a superconducting type of magnet. This apply into what we have learned in physics. The second component is the RF coil or radio frequency coil. What does it do? What is the function? So basically, the RF coils interrupt the H plus ion in our body, and when it's turned off, the RF coils interpret those energy that release from H plus ion in our body, turning them into the image. So that's the end of the introduction part. I'm gonna move to the next slide, which is Yana or Aliana Isma binti Izzat Fahmi gonna take the turn and gonna explain about detail in electricity and magnetism concept.
What is magnetism? Magnetism is a force produced by moving electric charges, especially the motion and spin of electrons. Magnets generate magnetic fields that apply attractive and repulsive forces to other material. The Earth itself acts as a massive magnet with its own magnetic field, and electricity and magnetism are closely linked through the principle of electromagnetism. Magnetic properties play a vital role in many everyday technologies, including electric motors, MRI machines, and the generation of electricity.
Hello, today I will explain how magnetism is used in medical application. Magnetism plays an important role in modern healthcare. It helps doctors diagnose disease, treat patients, and support medical research. One common example is MRI machines, but magnetism is also used in many other medical technologies. One application of magnetism is targeted drug delivery. Magnetic nanoparticles can carry medicine and be guided by an electromagnetic field to specific area, such as tumor. This helps increase treatment effectiveness and reduce side effects. Another application is transcranial magnetic stimulation or TMS. This technique uses magnetic pulse to stimulate certain areas of the brain. It is commonly used to treat depression and some neurological disorder without surgery. Magnetism is also used in medical diagnostics such as magnetic immunoassay. This uses magnetic beads to detect disease or biomarker in blood samples, allowing for faster and more accurate diagnosis. In addition, magnetic hyperthermia therapy uses magnetic particles that produce heat under a magnetic field to help destroy cancer cells or support cancer treatment. In conclusion, magnetism has many important medical applications beyond MRI machines. It improves diagnosis, treatment accuracy, and patient care in modern medicine.
Now let's talk about medical application in electricity and magnetism concept. In medical technology, electricity and magnetism play a crucial role. Why? Because in MRI machine, electric current flows through the coil to produce a magnetic field. These magnetic fields will align the hydrogen ion in the human body. Then, the radio frequency electromagnetic wave or DRF magnetic wave will interact with this atom, and then the signal that has been produced will be sent to the computer to produce the image. MRI is the medical application where the electric current produces magnetic field, and then the magnetic field will interact with the RF coil, and the RF coil will be then produce a signal. Then the signal is gonna converted into the detailed image.
Let's move to exploration about medical application. So here we have 4 application of MRI. For the first one, medical diagnosis. We have 3 purpose of medical diagnosis. For the first one, to provide clear and detailed image for accurate diagnosis. Second one, to help in identify abnormalities at an early stage. 3, to reduce misdiagnosis and improve clinical decision making. Second one, monitoring treatment progress. We have 3 purposes: to track changes in patient's condition over time. Second, to evaluate the effectiveness of ongoing treatment. The third one, to help decide if the treatment needs to be changed. The third one, treatment procedure planning. So here we have also 3 purposes. First one is to provide precise information for accurate treatment planning. Second one, to reduce risk during medical procedures. Third one, to increase the success rate of treatment. For the last one application is disease screening. So here we also have 3 purposes. For the first one, to detect potential medical condition before symptoms appear. The second one, we have to enable early medical intervention. Third one is to improve long-term health outcome through preventive care.
Today, I will explain the potential benefit of MRI machines. MRI stands for Magnetic Resonance Imaging. It is a medical imaging technology that uses strong magnetic fields and radio waves to produce detailed image of the inside of the human body. One of the main benefits of MRI machines is that they are non-invasive and radiation-free. Unlike X-ray or CT scans, MRI does not use ionizing radiation. This makes MRI safer for patients, especially those who require repeated scans, children, and pregnant women. Another important benefit is that MRI provide high quality and detailed image, particularly of soft tissues such as the brain, spinal cord, muscle, and internal organs. Because of this, high image clarity doctors can make more accurate diagnosis. In addition, MRI offers excellent soft tissue contrast. This allows medical professionals to clearly distinguish between healthy and abnormal tissues. As a result, MRI is very useful in detecting tumors, neurological disorders, and joint injuries. MRI machines also have the ability to produce images from multiple angles, such as horizontal, vertical, and cross-sectional views, without moving the patients. This helps doctors understand the condition more comprehensively. Furthermore, MRI is widely used in medical fields, including neurology, cardiology, orthopedics, and oncology. It also helps doctors plan treatments, guide surgeries, and monitor a patient's progress over time.
In conclusion, MRI machines play a crucial role in a modern healthcare. Their safety, accuracy, and versatility make them one of the most valuable diagnostic tools in medical practice today. Now, let's talk about some potential challenges and limitations of MRI machines. Although MRI technology is extremely valuable in medical diagnosis, it also has a few important challenges. First, MRI machines are very expensive to buy and operate. Because of this, not all hospitals or clinics can afford them, and some patients may need to travel far to get an MRI scan. Second, MRIs can take a relatively long time. A typical scan can last between 15 minutes and an hour. During this time, the patient must lie completely still, which can be uncomfortable for many people. Another challenge is claustrophobia and discomfort. Most MRI machines are narrow tube-like structure and some people feel anxious or trapped inside them. This anxiety can make it harder to complete the scan. MRI also use strong magnetic field, so it is not safe for patients who have certain metal implants such as pacemaker or electronic devices. These implants can interfere with the scan or even pose safety risks. In addition, MRI machines are quite loud, producing knocking and buzzing sound during the scan. Although patients are given ear protections, this noise can still be unpleasant. Lastly, movement during the scan can blur the image. Patients must stay very still to ensure clear and accurate results, which can be difficult for children or anyone in pain. In summary, while MRI technology is incredibly useful, it also poses challenges such as cost, comfort, safety limitation, and noise. Understanding this helps us appreciate both the strength and limitation of this medical tool.
Now, let's move to the future developments and innovation for medical application, which is MRI machine. The first one is faster MRI scanning. As we know, MRI scan took 15 to 16 minutes long to finish a single scan. But as for the future, we might can reduce the time by 10 to 20 minutes by a single scan. This can benefits a lot of people, especially people who has anxiety and claustrophobia. Second is small and portable MRI machine. This is great because it can help a lot of people, especially the elderly and obese people, since they can't move too much, and we can build a new MRI, small and portable machine to help these people. The third one is use less electricity. This can reduce cost and reduce the energy, making MRI machine more affordable. The fourth one is AI and MRI machines. This technology can help doctor read MRI images even more effectively. And with this technology, we can avoid or reduce human error for such as detecting the small details. Fifth is safer magnetic fields. Maybe another magnet will be fine that is producing strong magnetic fields but can't harm people. The last one is better image quality. In the future, MRI machine may be more innovative and technically will produce a more high quality image so that it can help doctor and patients.
For conclusion, medical and healthcare technologies play an important role in improving patient in diagnosis and treatment. MRI is one of the key medical applications that use principles of electricity and magnetism to produce detailed image safely and accurately. Overall, MRI show how physics principles are applied in healthcare to improve the quality and efficiency of modern medical service.